Good morning, Dr. Rahul. Welcome to Kenya. I wanted you to speak to Kenyans about the bone marrow transplant and how it can help assist Kenyans because of this.
So thank you, Irene, and it's a pleasure to be at Rukoro in Kenya. And we know that sickle cell is a major disease, and that's what the message we bring today all across the world. And we know that there's a World Sickle Cell Day which will be coming on 21st of June. So the message is very simple. Any person suffering from sickle cell disease, which is SS, which suffers from recurrent blood transfusions, stroke, avascular necrosis, recurrent hospital admissions, which is robbing these kids from their playgrounds and putting them into the hospitals, they need to get a bone marrow transplant done. Till now, we have all been afraid of bone marrow transplant because all of us have heard some myths about it. So today, we are here to tell you that bone marrow transplant is not the final answer. It is the only answer for curing sickle cell. What you require is the early transplant. In less than 10 years of age, success is 95%. 95% people can get cured. All you require is to get an HLA typing, a typing not which is a blood group, HLA genetic typing, to know whether my brother or sister is a match or not a match. Once there is a match, I proceed ahead for a transplant center in India through our various partners and get cured. Earlier the better, less toxicity, less side effects, more affordable. So it's a very, very simple scheme that bone marrow transplant is curative for the people suffering from sickle cell disease. And we need to take this message so that these kids can go back to playground. Dear all people whosoever is listening, through your viewers, my humble request is to spread the positive message about that every Kenyan suffering from sickle cell disease can be cured by doing bone marrow transplant, which is not a surgery, it's a plain blood transfusion. You get an HLA typing done, get your blood test done, and you're ready for a transplant. Stay in India is for 3 months, and the oral medication continues for 1 year. We are always available through her and through our partners, through video consultations, so that we can cure these patients in combination and collaboration with you. Thank you.
Okay, I had a question. So you've said the requirement of doing bone marrow transplant is that HCLS should be done one. And my other question is, should it be people who are related?
Yes. So HLA is generally a genetic test which runs through the families. The chances of, if me and she is a brother and sister from the same mother and father, the chances of matching with her is only 30%. So not every person will match with their siblings. The requirement is at most the family person has to be there. If you do not get matched, then there is another kind of a transplant which is called half match transplant, which is the donor is always available. So the word is HLA, which is not expensive, $100, $120 for each person. So if you have got 2 siblings, that's going to $200. And then you can slowly collect your money over years so that we can do the best results in less than 10 years of age.
And do they get completely healed?
Yes, the beauty is they are completely healed and they go on to survive for next 50 years.
50 years. So this is creation of awareness that indeed sickle cell anemia can get healed. So through the bone marrow transplant and through the matching ACLS, people can get healed through the bone marrow transplant. So you have said it is not a surgery, as
Yes.
you have said. So people should not get scared because most people are scared of getting to theater. So it is just a matter of blood transfusion. And so that is the beauty about it, people. So maybe just a concern, Dr. Rahul is, you can get him through their social media sites, like in Facebook, it's called Fortis, the hospital that you're working at. We were so fortunate to have him in Kenya, because in Kenya we don't have hospitals doing bone marrow transplants. But luckily this guy came to Our Lady of Mercy Mission Hospital, and we are hoping through him and through maybe Pathway International that we can be able to transport people to go to India at a lesser cost. So probably probably maybe, if maybe someone is asking how much does it cost to do the bone marrow transplant, because we can talk here and someone there wants to know how much the price is. Maybe they do a harambe, maybe they do some form of contribution towards their relative. How much maybe can you estimate?
It's a very, very important question. I think the only thing which is unlimited is God's blessings, but everything is limited. The costing has to be affordable for the people so that they can get cured. Okay, so if it's a full match and less than 10 years of age and the weight is not more than 40 kgs or 50 kgs, the cost is going to be $22,000 because the medication is weight based. The moment you go about 60 kgs, it goes up to $24,000 to $25,000 for a full match transplant, where HLA is completely 10 out of 10 match. If that is not there and there's a half match transplant and the patient is really sick and getting sickle cell crisis again and again, the option is half match transplant or a mud, which can go up to $35,000 to $40,000. But still, 70% people, 80% people will be cured from doing a transplant from a half match transplant, which is mother, brother, or sister, because there will always be half match. To make it more affordable, the whole idea is do it early. Earlier, the better. Lesser the weight, better the outcome. Less than